son. It just happened.
This is KBTV Channel 9 Denver. It's time now for the KBTV afternoon news report for this Saturday, June 27, 1964. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. There's what's happening. Weld County Sheriff's Posse captured a band of desperados in downtown Greeley Friday afternoon after a 2-block chase. The bandits just held up a stagecoach being used to promote the annual July 4th celebration.
Initially, we developed the video just to have fun.
Attorney Lee J. West and Sidney A. Emerson of Greeley were nominated for candidates for County Judge and Percy P. Odell of Kersey as a candidate for County Commissioner in District Number 3 by Democrats at their County Convention and her assembly here Saturday morning. It was expected that James H. Shelton, Greeley, attorney and Democrat County Chairman, would be nominated as party's candidate for District Attorney Saturday afternoon. In Denver, Colorado, the legislature will be called into the special session probably next week to reapportion both the House of Representatives and the Senate on the basis of population. A decision by Governor John A. Love to call the special session followed by a directive by its special 3-judge federal court telling the state to make its changes in the legislative district before the 1964 election unless the state makes its changes and gets it in accordance with it. The mandate handed down in 12 days ago by the Supreme Court of the United States. The special federal court said it would do the job itself.
Landmark decision by the United States Supreme Court. The High Court struck down the Defense of Marriage Act.
And Kano. Weekday mornings on 7 News Today in New England starting at 5 a.m. Before iParty becomes Party City.
Les Cockrell of Panhandle, Texas, who scooped up $805 in a cup for open prize money at the Greeley Radio last year, will return again for this year's edition. Total purse money for the July 2nd, 3rd, 4th event would be expected to be top $10,270 at least. 140 entries are expected. Greeley Chamber of Commerce is selling grandstand seats in a free-day period performance for a fast clip. First 2 performances begin at 7:30 p.m. and the final show will start into this afternoon and the off at 2 p.m. Jim Wise Grover, a 28-year-old Bronco riding specialist, will be among the headliners attending this year. Other big rodeo names would have been announced as contestants included Del Chartier, Ben Clinton, Nebraska, and Eldon Dudley of Perrington, Texas. Dudley is a calf roper and a Chartier bull rider. The Greeley Rodeo wanted no more than 500 approved each year by the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association will be conducted under national
I need a new
recognized reels with featured tough bucking, stock and hard fought action. Saddle and barebacks, bronco riding, calf roping, steer wrestling, and bull riding are on top of the 6th edition of rodeo. Jim R. Wright of Laramie. But Yeoman will furnish the stock. Big feature of the performance this year will be in the Chuck Wagon. Race clowns will be Jim White of Grover, Mike Serby of Stoneham, and Jimmy Schumacher of Phoenix, Arizona.
America's most convenient.
In Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, John Eisenhower's son, former President Dwight D. Eisenhower, said that Saturday he endorsed Governor William W. Scranton of Pennsylvania for the Republican presidential nomination. In Philadelphia, Mississippi, Neshoba County created an auxiliary police force to meet the threat of the integration activity Saturday as the State Highway Patrol got ordered to double its efforts to the relentless search for the 3 civil rights workers. Some 110 deeply 10 farmers and workers entered an appeal from Sheriff Lawrence Rainey from the Schutzley Volunteers. Rainey planned to pick the 50 best qualified and deputize them as Mississippi expects a new wave of 250 civil rights workers today from orientation center at Oxford, Ohio. The intense town of East Central Mississippi feared some of them would head here. Meanwhile, Western U.S. sales continue to beat the woody areas around Red River was off State Route 16 in the general vicinity of the 3 U.S. Spanish on last Sunday.
Now, high quality, high count party paper goods.
Dragging of the Pearl River, largest body of water this area, was begun. The Highway Patrol got orders from Governor Paul Johnson to redouble its efforts to the 6-day manhunt. Governor Johnson appealed to the people of this hill country. The people of this hill country Friday night to search your own premises for clues to the baffling disappearance of the 3 youths. Take a few hours of your own time to search for clues. Governor Paul B. Johnson said in a broadcast from a local radio station. Johnson came to Philadelphia late Friday as the state and federal officers joined by the U.S. Sales 100 again fought off snakes and insects while waiting for Trump's in a ruthless search for the trio. Earlier, former CIA Director Alan Dell said recommended President Johnson that the FBI's role against the terroristic activity in Mississippi be expanded. Dell met Friday. When the president reported on 2-day White House mission to Mississippi, the president and Dell conferred with long distance telephone with Governor Johnson. During the meeting, Governor Johnson referring to the disappearance of the mysterious missing person cases. Called on all residents of Neshoba County, whites, Negroes, and Indians to collaborate in the search. When the company lights John Greeley Friday evening knocked down tree limbs, showed an electric lines, and
Out there, we have an east-northeast wind which kept the temp
4 places Homeland Power Committee reported
60s and low 60s.
outlet cross lines near Lufa Park and destroyed service on 9th and 10th Streets a little over an hour before service was restored. The LaSalle substation was knocked out by another tree falling across lines there. Lights in LaSalle, Evans and Gilchrist were out for more than an hour.
Marshall looked at
Another outage at Gilchrist and one at Ward areas near Greeley were noted by Homeland and Power. Apparently, electrical disturbances were suffered about the same time from that United company spokesman said. Lights in downtown Greeley flickered several times during the storm and remained on. A 1963 sedan began along a Nick Baca. Steve Avery damaged the roof when a heavy limb fell on it during the storm. The car was parked at the rear of 940 C Street. Damage to the car would have been worse, but the top of the limb fell into some nearby trees, which held it up.
And then Beverly. See how random it is? I mean, it goes Boxford, it took Beverly, Marlboro, and then not just Wilton.
2 persons were killed in Colorado traffic accidents on Friday night. To boost Colorado's 1964 highway fatality, they told 235, 5 more than the time last
You
year.
can see it in
Deaths also raised the state's June fatality total of 63, the largest number of persons ever killed on Colorado roads in 1 month. The previous record is 61 in December 1996 one. Latest that was Emil Dyer Jordan 84 of Loveland and Mike Noreen 13 of Kingsburg. The state patrol said Jordan was killed when he was hit by a car at a Loveland intersection. David Olivis 20 of Loveland was the driver. Noreen died at the scene after the pickup truck was driving and careened out of control pod over an embankment through him from the vehicle and crashed beneath it. As passenger 17-year-old Tom Skip, 17 was not injured. The accident occurred on County Road, 7 miles west of Platteville.
on top of us.
Mike Glenn Noreen 13 of Route 1 Bucks 2 Kingsburg died instantly Friday afternoon when the pickup truck he was
An end of it, because that will just pivot.
driving overturned rest of Platteville, crashing him underneath. According to a report today, the state patrol, young Noreen was traveling west
And that goes into.
on a county road about 7 miles west of Platteville when the pickup he was driving straight from the south side to 215 feet.
Brighten up the app.
Went out the left side of the road and flipped over the stop. Noreen suffered chest and head injuries and died at the scene when he was thrown from the vehicle. And he rolled over him, officers said. A passenger Tom Sekit,
Weekend and at random storms will be forming.
who lives 3
Force off and on.
miles east of me, was thrown clear over the turning truck and escaped the injury. Sergeant Adam Robinson, Patrolman Don Clifton, Ron Brown, and Louis Richardson investigated.
Afternoon. Most of the
Funeral arrangements are appended at Abington Mortuary. 3 people were killed in 2 separate highway accidents in Colorado on Friday to raise the state's 1964 traffic fatality total to 234.
easy problem.
5 more than at this time last year.
And those downpours that we see.
Earlier, Pete Graham, McLaughlin, and Drive to California, and George W. Westenberger of Omaha, Nebraska were killed when their semi-tractor trail truck went out of control and overturned on Route
On some forecast.
US 160 about 18 miles west of Durango.
I get a lot of questions. I have people asking me, so what's it going to be like?
In Oka, Minnesota, 4 youths were
And that
killed and a 5th one critically
again,
in
raining every minute.
late Friday night when the 2 cars collided near
So be ready.
the suburban Minneapolis city. The victims were identified by F40s as Alan Lee Hessick, 17 of Swanville, Minnesota, Ben Hessick, 16,
It's one of the worst Thursdays.
18 Alan's brother, David L. Schmidt,
Say that often, but I definitely
18 in Minneapolis,
see a lot of red out there. I think it's a combination of the weather.
Minnesota, and Joseph R. Ord, 17 of Greeley, Colorado.
Go out to our
Taken to a hospital in critical condition was D. Winton Holmgren, 16 of South Minnesota. He had head injury and 2 broken legs.
college in Charlotte.
The state highway patrol said Schmidt was alone in one car and the other were in the second vehicle. The crash occurred at a westbound lane of 4-lane highway 10. Patrolman James Anderson said
Too much fun, lover connector.
apparently Schmidt's car was traveling east in a westbound lane.
He's concerned. Looking at both.
Martin Field, spokesman for the
Town sold from here by the BU.
County Republican organization, said he was pleased that the judges acted quickly then depended upon the legislature allowing organizations of the new districts and naming the legislature candidates in the earliest possible time. Field said he had felt that the state house of representatives was fairly divided under the later report
Only a drop of
plan
blood.
not expressed concern for splitting the county for the election of state senators. Gibson's Discount Center grand opening Saturday morning was a big success as hundreds of cars jammed the parking lot. The store opened about 9 a.m. after a brief ceremony during which Mayor Gordon Whistler cut the traditional ribbon. 2 Greeley policemen were on hand to direct traffic and some cars even parked along the highway where the parking area was filled up. The news center located at 3635 10th Street opened Saturday just 11 weeks after a building permit was issued in a 33,000 square foot store. Right now in the weather here for Colorado, partly cloudy, west generally fair, east tonight and Sunday, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms mostly in the mountains and west portion, showers increasing west Sunday. Turning cool west late Sunday Sunday, low tonight 50 to 60 in the north and 60 south, 35 45. Mountains high Sunday 80 degrees west to 85 95 northeast and 90 and 100 southeast and 70 in the mountains. For Wyoming, part cloudy tonight and Sunday, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms mostly north and west. Portion cold west and north. Sunday, low tonight 55 65 at lower elevations, 35 45 in mountains. High Sunday 75 85 in the west and more north and 80s in the southeast and 65 75 mountains. And that's going to be for the KBTV afternoon news for this June the 27th, 1964 on a Saturday. I'm Peter. If you have a good day, I will see you later. Bye bye.